Hi and welcome to The Travel Boss. Today's video is about the top 10 things to do in Albany. Albany is a great place to stop by on your way to some of the best places in New York State because it is the capital. Yes, it's sometimes overshadowed by its big brother, New York, but it's still a great place to visit, especially if you're driving along the eastern border towards Vermont. Before we start our top 10, please click the subscribe button and tell us what is your favorite thing to do in Albany in the comments. Number 10. Times Union Center. One of the best places in Albany to see a concert, show, or sporting event is right in the middle of the city. The Times Union Center is easy to get to, and its size and atmosphere make it a great place for many memorable performances and games each year. It was built in 1990 as part of a larger plan to improve the downtown area. It was first called the Knickerbocker Arena and is now called the MVP Arena. Number 9. Trip to Troy. Troy is well worth the 15-minute drive up the Hudson River from Albany to get there. The Collar City is known for having a lot of well-kept Victorian buildings, but it also has some interesting old landmarks and unique antique shops that people can check out. In the early days of industrialization in the United States, Troy did well because of its iron, steel, and textile industries. Number 8. Albany Institute of History and Art. The Albany Institute of History and Art is a must-see for anyone who wants to learn more about the area. It is only a short walk from the state capitol and has many interesting paintings, photos, and pieces of furniture that show what life was like in the Upper Hudson Valley in the past. Since the Institute was started in 1791, it is one of the oldest museums in the United States. Its exhibits and works of art are now spread across 3 buildings that are fun to look at. Number 7. The Egg. The Egg is a building on the Empire State Plaza that is easy to spot because of its unique shape. The ultramodern Performing Arts Center is now one of the city's most famous landmarks. It has a full schedule of shows and events every year. The oddly shaped building was built between 1966 and 1978. It has 2 state-of-the-art theaters that are known for their great acoustics and cozy settings. Number 6. U.S. SLATER D766. The huge U.S. SLATER D766, which is now permanently docked along the Hudson River, is another very interesting piece of history that you can see. It is the last destroyer escort ship from World War II that is still in the U.S. It has great tours both above and below deck. After almost 50 years of service in the American and Greek navies, the big gray destroyer was taken out of service in 1991 and is now a museum ship. Number 5. New York State Capitol. The New York State Capitol is an amazing building with Renaissance Revival-style architecture that is both elegant and grand. During the week, visitors can see its equally impressive interior, which dominates and defines one side of the Empire State Plaza. Since it was finished in 1899, the beautiful building has been the home of New York State government. The extravagant building was the most expensive government building of its time. It took more than 30 years to build, and 3 teams of architects worked on its 4 large floors and elegant mansard roof. Number 4. Empire State Plaza. Some people have said that the architecture of Empire State Plaza is scary, but a lot of other people love the variety of strange and unique buildings there. In addition to the beautiful state capitol and many government offices, these include the Egg, Erastus Corning EO Tower, and many others. The huge complex was built between 1965 and 1976 at a huge cost to the city. It was the idea of Governor Nelson Rockefeller. Number 3. SCHUYLER Mansion. The SCHUYLER Mansion and the land around it are now a state historic site. They are just a short walk south of the Empire State Plaza. Its rooms, which are full of antiques and personal items, give a fascinating look into the life of the famous Revolutionary War general and early U.S. Senator. The beautiful Georgian-style house was home to Philip J. Schuyler, his wife Catherine, and their many children from 1763 to 1804. Number 2. Washington Park. Unlike the nearby Empire State Plaza, which is made of concrete, Washington Park is full of beautiful plants and greenery. It has a lot of things to do outside, but it also has a lot of cool cultural events and community festivals throughout the year. Even though the city's best park is always full of people, it is the perfect place to relax, unwind, and get in touch with nature. It has big lawns, English-style gardens, a beautiful lake, and lots of flower beds to stroll through. Along its paths are beautiful monuments like the King Memorial Fountain, and here and there are playgrounds and playing fields. Number 1. New York State Museum. The Great New York State Museum at Empire State Plaza has an amazing number of artifacts and displays. It has a large collection of objects from very long ago that show both the history and natural environment of the state. It opened in 1836 and is the oldest museum in the state. It now houses millions of specimens, artworks, and archaeological finds in a huge brutalist building. Its displays look at everything from the Native Americans who lived in the area to the fossils found in the state to Harlem in the 1920s and the September 11 attacks. So these are the top 10 best things to do in Albany. Please like the video if you enjoy our list and share your views in the comments. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, The Travel Boss. Thanks for watching.